Wounded for me. This one is more of a beginner song. It has a little bit of practice that you will need to do with it, but I think because of the repetition in the song, a beginner should be able to approach this a little bit better. The words that you're going to need, wounded, and that is the pointer fingers jabbing in at the same, it's like you're getting two pins coming into the side. The same for sting, wounded or sting. Oh, that's gonna hurt. 4, from the forehead, pointer finger on your dominant hand, flip it out. I always think of forehead and flip it out. 4. Me, and you're just going to point to yourself. Any of the pronouns, me or I, you if it is God or he, you if it is my audience, being plural, or just you if it is you. So pronouns, you're going to point right to the person. If that person is not in the present, you point away out there. Different than possessive. Now, my, where me or I is here, but if it's my, I've got objects and I'm going to pull them to myself. My. Yours, yours if it's plural, his being God. So anything that is possessive, open hand. Our, the same way, from shoulder to shoulder, because you're incorporating yourself within it. Dying, both hands, palms facing each other, and they just keel over dead. You're going to see that. Death or dying, both of them just keel over and fall over. Risen. I talk about Charlie a lot. He can dance, he can fall, he can rise, but this risen is from the grave. So put him down lower than the ground level and bring him up to a standing position. Risen. Grave, and there, think of that mound of dirt that you see on a newly covered grave. Grave, and I started from out here and bring it back. You'll see that. There, it's over there. It's not, I can't say where you are, it's over there. There. Now, both hands kind of in a bent position, coming straight down. It's like you were calling a child. You would say, come here now. You want him right here in front of you now. Straight down. In this one, it's going to be a little gentler. It won't be if I'm calling a child and I'm angry and I say now, but this one is just now. Remember that your face is also going to say what you want it to express. Redemption, there's two words here that you're going to have in this same format. Risen, being bound at the wrist, and you think of a slave that they chained him. Well, redemption with the R's, breaking free and coming out. Redemption. If we say free, it is the same sign, but with the F's, and bring it out. Now you're going to see some people who want to bring the F. I do it in a pinched position. It's a little easier for me. Just bring it free. Free. Evermore, you'll see it going around in an eternal circle, and then more, both hands in a pinched position, coming together. Evermore. Because, starting on your forehead with your pointer finger of your dominant hand, bring it back. Because. Sin, transgression. And that's that double hook. Sin is something that grabs into you, and it's a double hook to grab. Transgression, gone. You see all of my fingers, and now they're gone. Gone. Your non-dominant hand is grasping them to close them off. It's like a magic trick. It's all gone. Gone. I think that is all the words that you're going to need for this. It's like I say, there's a lot of repetition. Here's the word for repeating something. Repetition. Wounded for me, wounded for me, there on the cross, he was wounded for me. Gone my transgression, and now I am free. All because Jesus was wounded for me, dying for me, dying for me. There on the cross, he was dying for me. Now in his death, my redemption I see. All because Jesus was dying for me. Risen for me, risen for me. Up from the grave, he has risen for me. Now evermore from death's sting I am free. Oh, because Jesus has risen for me.